Well, hello everyone, and welcome to part 4, of the Wabi-sabi bag improvement. We have done Sashiko. We have done kind of a wonk version of it because we've not been able to follow the rules because of this unholy lining. So what I'm thinking is, because the bottom of the bag is three-dimensional but somehow still shapeless, you can see that there's a very simple seam. And I learned how this is done because I had to learn because I did the bottom of a kitty cat that I sewed once. But you have a square with a tail, basically, and you fold the tails in, and then it forms its own bottom. Anyway, that's a terrible explanation, but you notch the bottom so that it folds together. It has that on both sides, and it is mirrored by the awful lining, as you can see. So if the lining is in there, theoretically, in a normal universe where this is a functional object, which this is not, but we're trying. I'm going to try to line up those lines there and stitch down either side. I'm also going to try to stitch up the sides of this to pin the matching seams down. What I'm thinking is doing like a crisscross so that it, so it crisscrosses, but it also will do a lot of bang for the buck on the stitch. Like it will do a lot, the stitch I mean. So what I'm thinking is I'll take my big long straight edge and I want to draw a straight line from here to here so I can stitch it straight across, and from there to there so I can stitch it straight across. And then I had, I've buried it. Oh, goodness, this one. This dot one, because I can use it on either side of the seam, hopefully, so I get a nice even line. And I have this new pen that's supposedly liquid chalk. It's also just called a CHAKO ace pen, made in Dongguan, which I think please try with a piece of wasted cloth before use. Please take off a cap with hands, not with a mouth. Certainly not with your own, nor someone else's. That's non-consensual. Here's my scrap of test fabric, which happens to be a piece of silk that I forgot in the bottom of the pot. This is the pen that did work on this and is gone. We don't know if it was heat erased. We don't know if it was water soluble yet. It's dead. This is the chalk that didn't work. This is the new magical CHAKO pen, which again, okay, promising. It has a pointy tip. It theoretically could fit in a hole. Well, you know what I mean. Can we see it? Not seeing anything. Getting scared. Do I have to paint pen this? No, you can't push on it. Oh, there it is. It's darkening. I can see it. It's a little faint. It's certainly not that. But if this is water soluble, then that would be good. All right, well, I can deal with that. CHAKO Ace Pen. Works so far. And comes in a bag of this size. I will put an affiliate link in the info thing, because you get a banana ton of them. I'll be raffling those things off for months. Okay, it did actually work. And it doesn't seem to be smudging at all, which scares me a little. But also, this bag was a sacrificial victim to start with, so I'm not going to worry about it. All right, let's trace some lines. worked. A little weird. I'm not exactly sure what it is doing or what it is, to be perfectly honest, because it gets covered. It's felt tipped. It's definitely like the scratchy kind of marker tip. But if you get it where it's already been and try to get it to lay down more color on top of the gap, it seems to freak it out or not work. I'm not exactly sure what's happening there, but it does in fact lay down color, and I don't feel like it's going to immediately pop off, so I'm okay with it. So this is going to be like the base of it, and then we'll work down the side seams, I think, with the dot idea, and by then we'll have some sort of panel to work with. And then, dear Lord, we have to find some way to line this thing because it's going to be all weird inside. Unless it's just a textural element that you want to catch your nails on the inside of a bag. All right, well, I'm going to attempt to do some markings down the side, and we will see where we end up. Okay, so we found something that it's not great at, which is this. Okay, the area was kind of soft. What is going on with this? What in the hell? Why are you all weird and color changed? Where is the napkins? Ew. Ugh. What is going on? What is this beeswax? Ew! What is that? Oh, I know what it is. I know what it is. It's not its fault. It's my fault. It is because my dumb, it's because I used pencil. I used a lead pencil in, like a graphite lead pencil in my, last used that in my Sashiko, or Sashiko stencils. I'm trying to remember to say it correctly with the correct intonation. But I used it and I've dirtied it apparently because I just got it all over the pen and blocked the chalk goo from coming out. So it might not be bad at dot printing. It's that I killed it. I don't know. I still think that the squishy, the wiggliness of the fabric below is like a major issue for this. Even this pen is foiled by you, bag. Now I gotta order more pens of this weird, dusty, this barely works. Maybe we'll grab another one and see if it works. It's all over my hand. It's fine getting on my hand, I guess. What about you? Do you work? What happened to your brother? Is that why they give you such a large bag of them? Because they work for 6 dots and that's it? Rude. Well, maybe I just killed that one with the way that I used it. I really don't know what the carrier is for this stuff. It's not water. Because it won't... Artistic noise of displeasure. I hate it. Why are you like this? Why? That annoys me. Okay. Well. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I have a straight line one we could try, and that might work better. Let me find it. Okay. Could you be spaced evenly? Thank you, Lord. At least we have that going for us, kids. This show is not for children. Do not show this to your children. I mean kids in a euphemistic sense. You are my kids now, I guess. I used to have a classroom. Okay, let's see if we can get this to work better. Maybe you're just not in your optimal environment. Dots are not your optimal environment, and that's on me for not knowing that about you, even though you came with no instructions and no advice for removal and no information on your ad. But we'll say that that's on me. Obviously, that is a me problem, not a you problem. Weird. Chalk pen. Ah, God. What is wrong with this fabric? What are you made of? No one wants you to be like this. No one asked for fabric like this. Well, I guess it's putting it down a little better. Well, I guess we're going to take it because that's what we've got. God forbid I try to trace some more detailed design on the big panels we're going to have to do. Ah, criminy. Well, I'm going to trace this now. Okay, well, I think you get the idea, and as you can see, the long drawn lines with a side angle is much better than a poke. It also doesn't seem to collect cat hair as much when you're not doing it like this way, up and down, like 90 degree angle to the object. Try a 45, because 90 was horrible. Well, I'm going to finish tracing on the other side, identically that. And then I think I'm just going to do pretty simple straight stitches, and that will be part 3. I will also do one going across this way to try and cement the bottom in some way. I will probably tack it at the 4 corners to see if I can't get the seams to at least semi-line up so it's not even worse in there as far as the bunching. But the next time you see this, there will be some stitches on it, and we'll be ready for the front and back panels, hopefully. Also, alternatively, you could add another strip of fabric here and do really, really tight, like seed stitches, and it would really stiffen up the bottom. Whether or not I decide to do that out of exhaustion, we don't know. We'll see. Okay, pausing to come back before I've actually stitched it. I think I did something clever here, and I wanted to share my mechanical thought process. I was thinking you could stitch down the sides, and that would be fine. But then you don't know if you're making it bunchy at the bottom, so probably be smarter to start at the bottom of the bucket and work up, at least for the seam parts, or at least start at the bottom so there's an anchor and then work down from the top for the sides. So what I did was, and I did turn this inside out first because it was just impossible to get this to feel pointy in sides so that I could get my needle from the inside. So I turned it inside out, did the 4 corners so that I had good corners marked with a little, it's buried, but it's there. It is. It's in there. And then I turned it right side out and I did the points on the rectangle. Then I measured the rectangle. Then I went and found a piece of super stiff felt. Why did I measure this as 12 inches when it's clearly 13 inches and now I've cut it off? How did I measure that as 12 inches? Anyway, measure your felt twice. Well, or measure the place you're putting it. Yeah, that sure is 13 inches. Well, no, that's 12. Why is it 13 on this table? We have a discrepancy. No, wait. No, how is, what? Hold on. What's happening? 10. 11. What? What's happening? Am I crazy? What side am I looking at? Am I going from like metric to not metric? What did I do wrong? Okay, now they both say 11. Okay, well, I just, we'll get another piece of felt because I didn't cut the whole thing and we'll add an inch to that. But anyway, if I stick the felt, let's not discuss my issues. It's fine. If I shove the felt in here and I put it in the corners, ooh, look at the flat bottom. Look at it. And then if I add 3 to 5 million stitches, it will be super stiff. And we'll only have been here for 35 years, you guys. So smart. Waste not, want not. I feel like I'm running into Wabi-sabi versus Pennywise and Pound Foolish with your time. But that's okay. We're on this journey together. We're going to see where it ends up. I'm going to cut a new piece of felt because I can't measure. No? Look! It's 12 over there. I measured it on this side. It's 12. What is going on with this board? My mom would give me the messed up board that measures all wackety. No, it's 12 on here too. What is happening? I don't understand. Do you have different measurements? Look! Okay, I'm not understanding the numbering. Oh, it's starting at... Oh! Okay, I got it. We're good. The 1 is on the edge of this plastic thing. It starts at 1. It doesn't start at 0. We're okay. Rulers still work. The universe is... Oh my god. It's fine. It's not even that late. It's like 8 p.m. I'm fine. Just not getting those visual indicators. Okay, fresh piece felt. We're good. Welcome back. And in a quick recap, I did in fact put felt in here because why not make it harder? So now there's a felt base that's like 2mm stiffened polyester felt. It's not good felt. The hell is that? Anyway, it's fine. So I tacked it down as you saw before, and then I stitched it down with just a really easy running stitch, and that actually did help a little on the side seam, which I kind of just threw in. I'm gonna add more, and I think I'm gonna try and make this into like a 3-inch strip of design, so I might draw on that in the next video. But we do, in fact, have a bottom, and we do, in fact, have tacked down sides. So now, once I mark off the 3-inch width of the bag to here, then we'll know how much panel we have to work with, and we can continue. So that's where we're at. And shout out of the day to Marissa McConnell, one of our newer Weaver Bird patrons. I am so grateful to all of the Village Weaver Birds, all of the Weaver Birds, in fact, and even the ones who are just in my Facebook group. You can come and stitch with us anytime. We would love to have you. So check out the links in the box below. And this was the new pen we tried out, which was fine for long stretches. Not great for dots. And we noted that, and now we know. So I will see you in the next one.